Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel as I log into the game to discuss this historic change. I want to say, there are pros and cons to everything in life. And there are a lot of pros to this new store. And there should be. Because you are giving up some fundamental differences. Let's say I'm just going to do a hard pass on this Paragon Daily Special through what my device is, the Apple Store. And I gotta be honest, I love the 1,000 6-star shards from this. I love the Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha, which I desperately need. Those are cut out. Even the ISO's cut out. All of those are replaced with a Nexus Selector, which if you're hunting for a specific champ, I get that that is an advantage. And also, you get control over the Tier 6 class Catalyst class. So, that is game-changing for someone like me who is targeting, no matter what I have decided, and it's going to be a very controversial choice. My next big rank up is rank 5 Red Hulk. I use him that much. I believe in him that much. I want him to be max SIG and max rank that much. Would not have guessed that going into the year, but that is my reality now. So, now we have this new store that's completely outside this unit store realm. And it's important to note, as I darken the screen and pull it up, that yes, we have a brand new, and I mean brand new, incentive to get more units, to get better units. But I'm going to go through a hypothetical. And that hypothetical is that on the shortest level, the easiest level, let's just say the purchase doesn't work. Let's say it doesn't come into your game. And I doubt that'll happen because I tested it last night and it was fine. But let's say it doesn't jump in. And by the way, I have my Paragon Daily Special refreshed for my account because I got one in like the last half hour that yesterday's was. And as a reminder, with this Paragon Daily Special, you get the Mythic Nexus Crystal Selector, the 5% Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, the Paragon Crystal, which of course I just got anything besides a 7-star in and 6-star in, and then a Paragon stamp. And I guess that means you can get 2 stamps per day now for $10, which is game changing. And again, I'm not trying to state this, but I've known people who have been so frustrated with the game. Let's say they spent $10,000 in a year on the game, and you might roll your eyes and say that people don't do that. People do a lot more than that. I'm choosing a quote-unquote mid commitment to the game from some of the upper echelons of people who spend on the game. Let's say they spent $10,000 and the game is crashing, and they don't like where it's going, and they think that they didn't get their money's worth, so they make a appeal to the Apple Store or the Google Play Store to get, let's say, half those purchases back. Let's say $5,000 purchase back. And let's say that their argument is justified in the eyes of Apple or Google Play, and they get all those $5,000 refunded knowing that their game is going to be put in negative unit jail, but they don't care because they're done, they're retired, they're walking away. I've known people who've done that, and yes, they've lost their account, and their account's been permanently gone eventually, I would guess, but they got some of their money back. And they're very happy with that. This new system, you can't do that. No way. It's outside of the protection of Apple and Google Play. This reminds me of the few times that I've gone outside of eBay, which, let's just say, is a risk. And sometimes it's paid off, and sometimes it absolutely hasn't for me. You don't have the protection of eBay to either refund your money or to get you a credit. This changes everything. Because this technically is even run by a company that's not really Kabam. This shows up as a receipt from XSOLLA. That's the company out of Ventura Boulevard, Sherman Oaks, California. And you can request a refund after the purchase, but it's a completely different process with different protections. And yet, I'm sure Kabam can still put you in negative unit jail like you could the Google Play or Apple Store, but not with nearly as much security or protection for the consumer. So, yeah, it makes a lot of sense to try this. It makes sense. I mean, look at the Tier 3 Alpha, Tier 6 Basic, 6-star shards, Cavener Nexus Crystal Selector. I mean, all this, and obviously if you're buying units and you want the best deal, we now have 310 more units in the Allfather Odin's Vault. Now, I don't play Fortnite. Maybe those of you who do think this has been a successful system. That is where I lean on you more than anything for this feedback. But personally, I just see some big risks now going through here. That doesn't mean I still won't do it, especially for Paragon Daily Specials. Though again, I wish that this thing included the Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha and 6-star shards. I feel like taking those out, kind of shady. But I digress. It's their sandbox. We're just playing on it. YouTube, what do you think of this new store and the protections or lack thereof that you might be giving up to go through it versus the in-game store? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.